Hi guys, it's Ellis here from Mini Model Wars, and this is the fourth video in my Tau Tactics series. So obviously, again, as with pretty much all the Tau units, there aren't much to talk about. They haven't got many units at all. It fits on 2 pages, all their rules as well. So unfortunately, again, this isn't going to be very in depth about a lot of models. So let's go first of all then to the Piranha. Nice little thing, skims around. They're not bad. Front armor 11, side armor 12. I think rear is 10. Front 11, side 10, and then rear 10. So obviously they're not going to be amazing because they're a skimmer. So they're not going to be like they're sort of like, I don't know, bikers maybe, or that kind of thing. I think not bikers. What are they called now? That'll come back to me after. But yeah, they're not the best, but they do skim around a lot. This is what I do. I skim them around and I go tank hunting with them because, in my opinion, that's the only thing that they're going to be good at. If you skim them around and if you try and go for troops, you can stick a burst cannon on here as well. But I chose to put the fusion blaster because I wanted to go around tank hunting, as I said, with the fusion blaster. Then you can take out rhinos and stuff, and then you can zoom off, which is the brilliance of it. With this, I'd normally start on the flank. With piranhas, I'd start on the flank, and then I'd zoom around as much as I can. That's pretty much what I do with them. There's not too much to tell about these guys. If you literally just kind of try and outflank your enemy by by confusing them, if it's possible for you to actually literally outflank and then go around the side and to the back of them, you can maybe fire at a rhino and then zoom around, go to some cover for in the next turn. So then it'll be harder for them, especially if you're in the second turn. Because then it'd be easy for you to get away. Next thing then is Pathfinders. Pathfinders are not bad. They have the Scouts special rule, so you can move them before the game. They're not amazing as well because they need a dedicated transport. The Devilfish. Otherwise, well, you have to get it. So I don't know what'll happen otherwise, but you have to have one. They have the pulse carbines, not amazing, but they do have the probably one of the most they have the Markalites, which is probably one of the most amazing things you can get in a Tau army. You can reduce the opponent's ballistic skill, loads of random stuff. It's about half a page more worth. It's just a massive column down the side of just all these things you can do with the Markalites. So yeah, Pathfinders have them. But problem with Pathfinders is, you're not going to be doing a lot of... Yes, they can go forward a bit. They can maybe move forward. They're not amazing though, as I said, because they only have the pulse carbines. They're not going to be amazing. They're pretty much fire warriors in my opinion, apart from the extra rules that they have, such as the Scouts rule and the Marker Beacon rule. That's pretty much all it is. The Marker Beacon, by the way, is when the Devilfish has the enhanced stuff. And then this next is the drones. People take drones for granted. You get 2 of them in a set in a box of fire warriors. You get 1 in a box for a Crest Battlesuit. So you should have a lot of these guys. I've got about 25, I think it was. So you should have a lot of these guys. They got Deep Strike special rule. So you can deep strike them in, they're not going to do much. But what I find was, again, same as the Kroot for these guys. If you run them up as fast as you can, you can keep the opponent away from you as much as you can. What I did, I think these guys have taken they've beaten an assault squad before, only once unfortunately, probably a massive fluke as well. But they've actually beaten an assault squad of 8 of these guys versus the assault squad of 5, I think it is. Which is quite funny because obviously you think the assault squad would win, but yeah, what you do with these guys then deep strike them, or I wouldn't deep strike them. You can, but personally what I do is, because they're skimmers, or they you can put them forward 12 inches. So I would at the start of the game, then your first turn, get them as fast as you can up there. Same thing with recruits, try and get them to block as much as you can, because if you can then hold them off for a bit more, you can get some guys then on the other objectives, which is a very very good thing to have just as a kind of block, as cannon fodder, just something to help you out a bit, just to hold the fort down a bit. They're going to die, unfortunately, because that's just the nature of them. You can also, one of the things you can do with these guys is you can stick them on vehicles. I don't, because I completely forget. The only reason I don't is because I forget that they're there. You can. It's a very good idea if you remember, and like me, if you remember they're there. So I would, to be honest, if I was you, maybe for the extra weapons, they have, I think, missile pods and dual wheel plus carbines, which isn't too bad. But that's not going to do much damage at all, So, and of course, you can, one of the things I do with the vehicles is, which is a brilliant thing, is you can move the vehicle up 12. Obviously, you won't be able to shoot, but then you can put these guys and then move them another 12, which is brilliant. That'll then give you a, you can get these guys into a lot of, all the nooks and crannies where your enemy doesn't want you in. It's pretty much the fast attack guys. A lot of this thing is just, unfortunately, as I said, there's not many. There's only 3 different kinds of models you can get. These 3 here. So pretty much all the same tactics. This is a summary, So this guy, you would outflank, try and outflank them, and then attack from behind with their fusion bastards. What you can do, if you want to stick this guy on here as well, just as a bit of an extra buffer. You can, stick. It might probably be definitely a deadly weapon to have 2 plus carbines and a fusion bastard. You can take out some troops and be able to take out the tanks. So that would definitely be a good idea. But I've never used it before. Try it out. Good idea. Try it out. Stick it in the comments box. If you how to go. If you tried it out and what happened. But the problem with these guys is, unfortunately, that they are very hard. They're very easy to kill. They have a save of 4+, which isn't too bad because that's the Tau Fire Warriors range. Save, but there's not many of them. I think it's 4 to 8. I'll check that. 4 to 8 in a squad. Yeah, it's 4 to 8 in a gun drone squad. This is a gun drone now. Shield drones, completely different things. They don't even they don't have their own section in the codex. You just keep them then with your Shadow Sun and whatnot. So there's not too many things to do with the drones as well. Pathfinder, I think, again, like a couple of other things I've already talked about, and a couple of other things I'm going to talk about in the future. Sorry, too much coffee. They're pretty useless, waste of money. That's why I didn't buy them. If you realise these are converted guys. I do actually use these as actual Fire Warriors, which I use as Pathfinders. But this guy, if you can see, he's only got head and a set of legs. He hasn't got a torso. That's because in the Fire Warriors squad you get 2 free heads, 2 free legs. So I did 2 of them. See if I can find the other one then. Where is he? There he is. There he is. So I've got 2 of these guys with no heads. It's brilliant. But no torso size. Obviously you can make these. That's why I wouldn't buy them, unfortunately, because then they're not very strong. Thank you very much for watching. That's it for now. Remember to comment on what's happened with you, if you've done anything in particular. If you've got another tactic you want to share, please do a video response, because we would love to see your ideas and your views on this thing. Leave a comment on whatever what you guys do. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for even more of these videos, and of course the comment. So thanks guys. Please come back for the next video, which will be the heavy support and the last one, unfortunately, of the Tau Tactics video series. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and remember, guys, battle on.